Hello everyone, and welcome to the Regina Library at Rivier University. Today I am going to provide a brief overview of our LibGuide designed specifically for ED501, Fundamentals of Research. We hope that you will find this to be a helpful resource as you complete your coursework and research, or any time you'd like a refresher on the resources and services we offer. We are going to start today from the Rivier University homepage, which you can access at rivier.edu. From here, click on the Quick Links menu at the top of the page and then click into the Regina Library website. You can also simply type in rivier.edu/library to access the page directly. On the left side of the library homepage, you will see a menu with a variety of useful topics and information about using the Regina Library. But for now, we are going to click on the LibGuides link. And here we are at our LibGuides homepage. LibGuides are course or subject-based research guides that we've curated for you with all the best resources for your classes and assignments. To get started, click on the Guides by Course button to view all our LibGuides organized by subject. Then click into the Education collection. Here you will find our LibGuides designed for specific courses as well as a variety of resources that may be helpful for students in the education program. For today's overview, we are going to click into the guide for ED501, Fundamentals of Research. And here we are on the home page of this LibGuide, where you will find a variety of introductory information. Let's start with this quick links box here on the left, which connects you to Regina Library resources such as our databases by subject list, our electronic catalog, Riv Research, our one-stop research portal, as well as links to library tutorials, the Regina Library hours, and your personal library account. Just below this, you'll find some quick information about how to access our resources from off campus. And finally, just below that, you will find a brief video on why it is best to avoid using Google for academic research. Scrolling back up to the top, we'll take a look at this welcome box in the center of the page. Here you will find an overview of the many services the library provides. Whether you need some help with your research or would like to book a study room, you can find links to everything you might need while using the library or our branch location, the Cho Education Resource Center, or ERC, which houses a wide variety of curricular resources curated specifically for students in the education program. Finally, on the right-hand side of the page, you will find the contact information for the library liaison to the education department, as well as a chat box where you can reach a librarian at our reference desk anytime we are open, 8 a.m. to midnight. While this homepage provides a great overview of resources, this LibGuide also has several pages that go into more depth about specific research strategies. Let's take a look at the next tab, Finding Articles. This page provides a number of tips and resources for when you are searching for or using articles from our databases. As you will no doubt be asked to write a literature review for one, if not several of your courses here, we start with a brief explanation of what a literature review is and provide a link to a great resource put together by the librarians at the University of Santa Cruz. Next, we have a brief tutorial video about Riv Research, which again is our one-stop research portal here at Regina Library that connects you with our databases and journals, as well as books, videos, and other resources in the Regina Library collections. If you are new to using Riv Research, this is a great way to learn how it works. On the right here, you'll find a quick explanation for how to access our resources when you are off campus, as well as a spotlight on several of our databases that may be especially useful for education students. Back in the left-hand column, you'll find this brief cheat sheet about Boolean searching. For those of you unfamiliar with Boolean search strategies, it is a way to enhance your search terms using operators such as and, or, and not, as well as punctuation symbols such as quotation marks, asterisks, or parentheses to combine keywords in order to refine your search and get better results. Some of these strategies, such as using and, not, or the quotation marks, will help to narrow your search if you need fewer results to sift through. Using or, the asterisk, and the parentheses will help you expand your search if you are looking for more results. Using these Boolean techniques will help improve your search strategy and results and will be a huge help in your research. We've also included a few examples here on the left, as well as another brief tutorial here below. While all of this is great for finding articles, these of course are not the only resources you'll be using. So let's take a look at the next tab. As its title implies, Finding Books covers the various ways you can search for books in our collection, whether physical books in our stacks or ebooks available through a variety of platforms. Whether physical or electronic, you can search for books in our electronic catalog, which you can search directly right here on the LibGuide. Simply enter your search term and it will take you right to the catalog results where you can find pertinent information to help you find the book once you come into the library. You can also find books using Riv Research, though it is much easier if you limit your results to only books, which you can do by clicking this checkbox on your results page. In addition, we've also provided some other helpful information, such as call numbers that pertain to education, and another brief tutorial if you need some help using the electronic catalog. Similarly, the Finding Journals tab provides some tips and tricks when searching for a particular journal title. Because Riviere provides access to hundreds of journals, it can be cumbersome to scroll through them trying to find the one you are looking for. But if you have a particular journal title in mind, you can target your search and even scroll through the archives and back issues for many of them. You can do this either through a basic title search on Riv Research, or you can access the journal list directly through the library's website by clicking first on Research Databases Journals and then selecting the journal list. This will bring you to the Publication Finder page where you can browse journal titles alphabetically, or if you have a particular journal in mind, you can search for the title and select that journal, or you can also see other journals that may have similar titles, as seen here with a sample search for educational leadership. The next tab, Finding a Specific Citation, can help you find an article you may have come across as a citation in some other research you're using. If you have the specific citation, or even some basic bibliographic information such as author, title, or DOI number of the article, you can use this information to search on Riv Research, and this page provides some great tips to help. For those of you who might be looking for dissertations or theses, there are some helpful hints on this Finding Dissertations tab. We have a great resource known informally as PQDT, which is ProQuest's Dissertations and Theses database, which includes over 2 million searchable citations and more than 1.5 million full-text dissertations and theses from around the world. This is an invaluable resource for those of you working on your own dissertation project or simply exploring potential topics. Another great resource for education students is the ERIC database, and you can find more information on this using ERIC tab. ERIC is the Education Resources Information Center, which is curated by the Institute of Education Sciences in the U.S. Department of Education. This open access resource contains a comprehensive variety of educational resources for teachers, academics, researchers, policymakers, and the general public. You can access ERIC directly through their link here, or you can find it in the education section of our databases list. We've also included a few tips in this brief tutorial if you need more help. Along that same line, we also have this next tab that explains a bit more about open access initiatives and links to a variety of databases and other types of sites that provide free and easy access to a wide range of OA resources. Whether you are looking for books, journals, databases, or even images or media files, you will find a number of freely available and often reusable resources for your own research and work. Although these first few tabs will hopefully help you find what you need through Regina Library's many excellent resources, we certainly don't have access to everything that's out there. But if we don't have it, we can help you get what you need, and one way we do that is through our excellent interlibrary loan, or ILL service. And you can find everything you need to make an ILL request on this next tab. If you've never used Riviere's ILL service, you can find some basic info here as well as a brief video about how to access your account. You can request both books and articles, and we will get you what you need within 7 to 10 business days, and often even quicker than that. So if you ever come across this Request Through Interlibrary Loan button on Riv Research, or if you have a title that you know we don't have access to, you can place the request in a variety of ways, all linked here, and we will happily work on procuring it for you. Once you've nailed down your search strategies and gotten some results, the next step is to evaluate them to make sure you're choosing the best sources for your research. For this step, let's take a look at the Evaluating Information tab. Here you will find some information to help you evaluate your search results to make sure that you are using the most authoritative and reliable sources for your research, starting with this brief overview about evaluating library resources. We also have some other points to consider when evaluating information. When using Riv Research, you are able to limit your search to bring up articles or sources that have been peer-reviewed, which is always a safe bet. However, if you have found articles from other sources that have not been peer-reviewed, you should consider issues such as an author's reliability and credibility and authority, as well as considering their perspective, objectivity, and purpose in writing the article. Before using a resource in your own work, it is important to make sure that it is a current, accurate, and responsibly published source. Once you've evaluated your resources to ensure that they are authoritative and reliable, the next step is to ensure that you are creating proper citations for the research used in your work. So let's click on this next tab, Citation Help. This LibGuide was created specifically to help students with the proper citation of resources in their work. Here on the home page, you will find links to a variety of helpful resources, from online resources such as the official APA Style Guide and the excellent Purdue OWL, or their online writing lab, as well as documents created by the folks at Reviere's Academic Support Center for both APA and MLA citation styles. They will even help you figure out how to cite ChatGPT if you found yourself exploring this exciting new tool for your research. At the top of this page, these tabs offer additional information, including specific tips for citing Regina Library's databases, links to online citation building tools such as EasyBib and Zotero, as well as help for creating an annotated bibliography. Finally, you will find even more links to the specific citation style guides from APA, Chicago Style, and MLA. Of course, if you ever need any further help or would like to connect with a librarian for more specific assistance with your research, you can find all of our contact information on this Need Help? Ask a Librarian tab. While we want you to be independent and confident in your research, you should never have to struggle for hours trying to find the resources you need. So please reach out if you are having any trouble. As librarians, we love research and we love answering questions, and we're here to help in any way we can. So you can call us, text us, email a question to us, or you can chat with us right here through the LibGuide page. You can also stop by or use the link right here to schedule a one-on-one research appointment to get help with any and all of your research needs. And this concludes the overview of the LibGuide for EDU501, Foundations of Research. I hope you found it to be useful, but as always, if you have any questions or need any further assistance, again, here is our contact information. We wish you the best of luck in your course, and we'll see you at the library.